What's up, everybody? Christian from Treasure Town here, and I have a somewhat sad announcement to make, but on the other hand, it'll be cool because I'll be moving on to some other things. But this is the last regular World Coin Search that I'm going to be doing. This is bag number 29. There were 30 bags total, and the last one's going to have a little more than a half pound of coins, and there will be a giveaway in that one. But for now, we're going to do our last ever ordinary World Coin Bag Search. We're going to go through this half pound of World Coins, go coin by coin, and check out what we have. So with that being said, I'm going to pour the bag out and we'll start the hunt. So we're hoping for some cool variety here, and the first coin that I see is the 1980 5 peso, or 10 peso, excuse me, coin from Mexico. So it's got that familiar back, and it's a heptagonal coin, meaning that there's 7 sides. So that's always an interesting little tidbit about that Mexican coin. Right here is a more modern 2000 1 penny coin from Great Britain, so that's not super special or anything. What is kind of cool though is this Chilean coin, so it's got quite the obverse there with Libertador B.O. Higgins on the front, 50 pesos from 1986. Next up, we have a really small coin, and I honestly have no idea what this is going to end up being. Maybe it's a Scandinavian coin. No way. A half kopeck from 1899 Russian coin, and that could have a little bit of value because this is decent condition outside of a little bit of green corrosion on that little letter there, but you know, a very cool coin. That could be one of the highlights of this hunt for sure. And next up, we have 1 new shekel from Israel, so that's less interesting, honestly. But this is cool. This might be Syrian. I forget exactly what we're looking at here, but it's an Arabic coin, 5 of something, and it's got that ridged edges only found elsewhere, or at least in my experience, on Indian coins and East Caribbean states coins. This is hold, so I'm going to check out what this is. Or no, it's not hold. It's just a silver Canadian dime. That's awesome. 1940, and it's got a little bit of toning, but it's not hold. That's just a black corrosion that looks like a hole from a little while away. Here's an Italian coin, 50 lire from Italy, obviously, 1971, but we get a fair amount of those. I don't recognize this one. This looks Russian, 1997. I guess that this is 5 rubles, but it's a neat coin and not something that I've ever seen in this denomination in any of these 29 coin bags that I've done so far. Right here is more Chilean stuff, 100 pesos from 1994. So glad to add that to my collection. This looks silver from a distance. Same year, 1940, 25 cents from Canada. So this little section has gotten some cool 80% silver between this 35 cents face value of Canadian currency, and it's a slightly older design, I believe, as well. Here is 1 peseta from Spain, 1966, and this is featuring Franco, I believe. So that's somebody that we're pretty familiar, a major figure in Spanish history. More Italian stuff, 1972, 20 lire. Gonna try to get some copper. I don't know if this is copper, but it is a neat coin from Greece. 1 drachma from 1978, and I don't know who that is on the obverse. If anybody knows and would like to share, drop a comment below. I'm always interested to get some of the extra IDing on the coins, as there's a lot of valuable knowledge out there that I don't actually know. 1977, 2 Pfennig from Germany. Next up, we have 1 cent, 1966, though it looks older, from the Netherlands. Interesting Dutch coin there. Right here seems Portugal, so I have seen a lot of these actually. I was thinking that it was maybe German or something else, but nope, this is German. But nope, this is Portuguese, 1969, 50 centavos. So they're now on the euro as well. I wonder how the devaluation has gone there. That would be actually a cool video topic, I think, too, to see what currencies have been devalued and what the process was. I know with German marks, you can exchange them at a rate of 1.95 marks to 1 euro, but something like France, they totally phased it out and all that coinage is worthless. This looks like the writing is in Thai, and that's a Thai figure on the front. So this is going to be some denomination of baht. Interesting stuff. This is a very iron-looking coin. Not silver, though. 1948 from Fosterland, which I'm pretty sure is Sweden. 2 ore, so interesting, and a cool denomination. You know, you don't see too much in the 2s, mostly like 1, 5, 10. Like this, 10 new pence from Great Britain. Here we have something from Mexico, probably 1 yeah, 1 centésimo, or I don't exactly know what the cent in Spanish is. 1946 though, so that's not a year that we see too commonly. And getting that back in focus, a cool design for sure. This is one of something from Israel, not too interesting. That looks silver though, so I'm going to keep that for a little later. 1947 1 shilling, and I don't know if this is silver or not. It definitely could be. That'd be crazy to get a ton of silver like this, almost like we're hitting a vein. And some of these last lots have been really generous with the silver, so I'm very pumped to be picking all that up. Here's an Italian coin, 5 lire, I think, from 1953. Could be some denomination of cents though. Here's 100 from 1956. No, I think that is 5 if it's that inflated. This one though is really worn. 1938, 1 penny. I think that this is a Jamaican coin. Kingdom and Emperor of George VI. Yeah, so it's Jamaican on the top. I've definitely seen some of the more uncirculated versions, and they're always neat. Another shilling, 1948. If this is silver, maybe I'll look this up quickly. I almost think though that it's 46 and back. I don't think that it's silver, but if it is, that would be quite a cool thing. Most of that stuff is 50% though. État français, 1943, de francs, travail, famille, patrie. So this is the Vichy France. When they were taken over during World War II, they had a switch of governments, and the slogan and everything changed on their currency. 1 new penny from Great Britain here. Next up, this looks like it'll end up being Greek, and it is a 10 drachma coin from 1976 with almost a nuclear symbol there. Unsure of why, but it's definitely there. Here's one of those 1 Deutsche Mark coins that I was talking about with the exchange rate. 1959, this will be from West Germany, so I don't see much East German currency. I don't think we've ever gotten an East German coin, but that is the West German stuff. Here is a 2006, a little more modern, from Peru. Wow. So this is 1 centimo. Must not be too inflated of a currency, or this is just a worthless coin, but regardless, that's what we're dealing with there. 1954, 25 ore from Denmark. So that's, an interesting coin. We have gotten a fair amount over the months that I've been doing this series. Here is 10 drachma. So again, this one's a little more modern, 1988. I think that that's the same guy in the front, but this has a little bit of spotting in the corner there. Unless I picked that up twice. Let me make sure that I did not do that. No, I did not. So that's cool. 10 centimes. This is older, 1939 from France. So that's fun to pick out. Next we have a Queen Elizabeth II, 1961 Hong Kong. Very neat. Don't always see that type of stuff. Here's a cool coin that I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about. It is a United States of America 1944 coin, but it's for the Philippines. 5 centavos. For those of you that don't know, the USA stepped in during World War II, and I think a little bit before that as well, but they minted a lot of coins for the Philippines because we actually possessed them, I want to say, as a result of William Jennings Bryan and that imperialism during the turn into the 20th century, but that is why that U.S. has made a couple of those Philippine coins and Filipino coins. Here's 5 centavos from Brazil, 2002. Here's a neat coin. I think that this is 100 fils from Jordan, the Hashemite Kingdom, and there's a little weird toning on that, a little yellow gunk almost, but 1962, 100 fils. Very cool coin. I don't know if it's fils or fils. Fils is how you would say it in French. Estados Unidos Mexicanos, 1958. 5 centavos. And there's a really old German coin there in the back. Here's a Emmanuel III, King of Italy, 5 centesimo from 1921. So that's cool. And I'm going to take a look at that older German coin from 1908, the Deutsches Reich, 5 Pfennig. And I don't know if this is First or Second Reich. My guess would be First, but I'm not exactly sure. And it's got an intricate design there on the back. And get to that silver coin second to last. Here, though, is a Colombian coin, so maybe they're more familiar than I would have thought. But 1970, 20 centavos in uncirculated, gorgeous condition right there. Awesome pickup. 5 pesetas this time from Spain, 1957 coin. That's neat. Here's a circulating Rapin, 1945, 10 Rapin from Switzerland. I know Swiss coin roll hunts I always shout him out. He's a friend of mine and has some cool videos, coin roll hunting for Swiss coins. Last up, and I said that I would do it second to last, totally did not deliver on this. This looks like it could be Russian though. And it is 10 kopecks from 1915. That could be pretty valuable. I don't know, but it's in decent condition with a little corrosion in the corner. Regardless, I'm pumped that we could close out the hunt like that. So I can't wait for the thumbnail. Should look pretty cool. And there's going to be that big giveaway on the last hunt ever in one of the upcoming videos. So check that out. Bag number 30 will be one to remember.